As I have said, the first thing is to be honest with yourself. You can never have an impact on society if you have not changed yourself. There are few misfortunes in this world that you cannot turn into a personal triumph if you have the iron will and the necessary skill. Let your greatness blossom. Everyone can rise above their circumstances and achieve success if they are dedicated to and passionate about what they do. It is not where you start but how high you aim that matters for success. Men have different capacities and react differently to stress, but the stronger ones raised up the weaker ones, and both became stronger in the process. I learned that to humiliate another person is to make him suffer an unnecessarily cruel fate. Even as a boy, I defeated my opponents without dishonoring them. A nation should not be judged by how it treats its highest citizens, but its lowest ones. Live life as though nobody is watching, and express yourself as though everyone is listening. The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Difficulties break some men but make others. No axe is sharp enough to cut the soul of a sinner who keeps on trying, one-armed with the hope that he will rise even in the end. The winner is a dreamer who never gives up. Talk to a man in a language he understands, that goes to his head. If you talk to him in his language, that goes to his heart. The brave man is not the one who has no fears, he is the one who triumphs over his fears. I am not a saint, unless you think of a saint as a sinner who keeps on trying. Courage is not the absence of fear, it's inspiring others to move beyond it. Do not judge me by my successes, judge me by how many times I fell down and got back up again. There is no easy walk to freedom anywhere, and many of us will have to pass through the valley of the shadow of death again and again before we reach the mountaintop of our desires. Man's goodness is a flame that can be hidden but never extinguished. May your choices reflect your hopes, not your fears. Where you stand depends on where you sit. You will achieve more in this world through acts of mercy than you will through acts of retribution. What counts in life is not the mere fact that we have lived. It is what difference we have made to the lives of others that will determine the significance of the life we lead. There can be no keener revelation of a society's soul than the way in which it treats its children. For to be free is not merely to cast off one's chains, but to live in a way that respects and enhances the freedom of others. There is nothing like returning to a place that remains unchanged to find the ways in which you yourself have altered. Appearances matter, and remember to smile. We must use time creatively, and forever realize that the time is always ripe to do right. Lead from the back, and let others believe they are in front. Sometimes it falls upon a generation to be great, you can be that generation. Quitting is leading too. It is what we make out of what we have, not what we are given, that separates one person from another.